Hey, how you doing? So just starting up a new video here. Made it to day 50 in my juice fast, so I'm really excited. So, all right, looking at my, yeah, there we go. All right, so like I said, at day 50, pretty excited about it all. 10 more days left of the 60-day juice fast. Sitting here drinking my big old green juice from the show. It's got 6 kale in it, cucumber, 2 apples, green if you got them. I didn't have green, but put those in. 4 things of celery. I think I had a little zucchini in there, but that's not part of the recipe. And some people put a little ginger in it. And if the kale's a little too strong for you, throw in a little lemon. It gives it a nice little sweetness. It kind of balances out the kale. I think that was all of it. Trying to think of what I put in it. So just drinking this up. Not too bad. No, actually it's not too bad. I gotten used to the stronger taste of the kale and stuff, but I just wanted to kind of celebrate 50 days today. Actually, I went and weighed yesterday, so kind of my stats are I'm down 30 pounds, so I'm losing a little over half a pound a day, which is pretty good for me. I'm in, as you can tell, in the wheelchair thing here, so I don't get to walk around like everybody else does, and so I'm probably not burning as much with just day-to-day activities. So. But feel pretty good about 30. I was a little discouraged last time I weighed about almost a couple weeks, about a week and a half ago. I only lost 20 at that point. And so I was kind of thinking, well, maybe only be 25, but 30 was a nice bonus. So I was really excited about it. I may even get 35 over 60 days. You know, I know you see people with juice fast losing a lot more, but I would think, you know, it's most I've ever lost, and it really hasn't been too bad when I look back from today forward. I'm like, there's nothing else I think I could have done to do this. So I do miss food a lot. I'm very excited about getting back to eat. I'm a little worried about some of the transition. I don't want it to take too long, but also I don't want to mess my digestion system up. And so, no, I'm going to have to transition slowly, but I do miss food. People ask me that. And I don't get hungry, so I don't really feel like I'm missing food, but it's hard because I help prepare the food at home a lot and for the kids and stuff, so I do miss the food. So, you know, just, sorry, got a cat here. Say hi, Shinobi. Hi, down. All right, so anyways, she never jumps on me until I'm doing something. But anyways, I've lost 30 pounds. My belly has gone down over 5 inches. I actually grabbed a pair of jeans out of the closet the other day. They were like a size 2 inches smaller than what I've been wearing, and they were still too big. So probably at the end of 60 days, I might go get me a couple pairs of pants, and hopefully they get big pretty quick too. So my belt's down 4 notches, so I've lost at least 4 inches or more in my waist and belly. Also in my chest. I wasn't losing a lot. I was getting a little discouraged and worried that I wasn't losing weight still, because my belly size wasn't changing. But you know, I could also see other parts of my body was losing the weight. So if that happens to you, don't get too discouraged or lean on one number or something or one spot. It's hard for me to go get a scale and stand on it. So I go to this local children's hospital, and they've got a wheelchair scale I can row on, and I know how much my chair already weighs, and I just subtract it out. And so they've been great, and anytime I go in, they've been real helpful. So I've been doing that about every 10 days or so. Actually, kind of getting prepared to break the fast. I got 10 days left. I'm going to make me out a meal plan for the week. Probably it will include juices in the morning, maybe juices in the lunch for a couple of days for sure. Actually going to really do some green smoothies. Looking forward to those. That way I get the fiber back in the body, and also looking forward to some salads and stuff. That stuff looks good to me now. It was interesting this week. There's been a lot of sweets around the house, and I have not been tempted at all. I'm still a little tempted by fatty things or salty. It's like, you know, really I haven't had any salt in my diet for almost 2 months now, and it's like I've kind of missed that flavoring a little bit. But I noticed, like, drinking this juice, there's no salt in it, but it tastes a little salty to me. So that's probably changing a little bit too. I was talking to a friend yesterday. I'm actually getting excited to start sharing about it. I really have not talked to many people about doing the juice fast. Very few people. So I didn't want to get anybody, because nobody understands it. Nobody gets it. If you're watching this and you've looked stuff up, you probably get it. But you know, I didn't want anybody trying to talk me out of it. You know, even the lady I go away at the hospital is like, "You've talked to your doctor, right? Or what are you doing?" You know, and it's like, you know, I felt like this was the best thing for me. It might not be the best thing for you. If you think it's good for you or you feel inspired to do this, I was very prompted. I was very excited about the process. Again, my wife has been so critical to have somebody in your corner helping you out for me to get to work and make juices and stuff. She's been amazing. So I owe a lot of that to her. And but it's been good for me. But I'm kind of like, you know, the end of the road's right around the corner. I've just got a 10-day juice fast left to do, and I've already done that 5 times now. So excited about that. But I was talking to a buddy, and just, you know, he's like, "What are you talking about? You're on a what?" You know, and I was like, "You know, I've lost 30 pounds." He's like, "You've done what?" You know, he just so, and I'm kind of heavy still. That it's probably gonna be another 30 pounds before people notice, I think. But you know, the people that are around me every day notice. They see a difference. If you look at some pictures just from December, it's February right now. If you just see just a couple months ago, my face has gone down quite a bit. And again, like all the things are on my body. But kind of excited to start sharing the news and say, hey, you know, there's something here about this nutrition thing, and go figure. And but I've never been able to have the results like this. One thing we were talking about with you yesterday was like, he's like, hey, we'll have to go do this half marathon together. And honestly, you know, I used to wheelchair race a lot. I love it. I miss it a little bit. It'd be fun to do. But I have honestly in the back of my mind, every time I said I wanted to do it, I've really thought I'll never be able to do that again. And this is the first time that I feel like I'm making progress and going to be successful. And this is just the beginning. And I'm like, yeah, I won't be there this year, but I'll be there next year. I am going to be there. So that's kind of a goal we set together. And it's like, let's go do it. You know, we've been talking about it for years. Let's go do it together. We've always wanted to do it together. So I'm thinking, wow, I'll fit back in my equipment or all that stuff, or be able to get back into that. And I thought, you know, that's great. It's so that kind of thing's been going on in life, about the changes. You know, the way I'm moving feels better. My clothes feel better. I mean, I'm wearing clothes that are just falling off of me. Rebecca, I mean, this sweatshirt here that I'm wearing was actually a little tight, you know, and it's kind of baggy, or they're starting to fall off my shoulders and stuff. And so a lot of my clothes, I wouldn't say they're super baggy, like unwearable or anything, but you know, they're not snug anymore, that's for sure. So that's kind of nice too. Anyways, that's where I'm at. Thanks to my wife and family, they've been very supportive, and a few people that know have also been supportive. And one thing I'd say is it's been worth it. It's been hard. I think one of the biggest surprises for me has been some of the emotional challenges. You know, I have not ate well for so long and have not been committed to good nutrition in so long. It's really rejuvenating to be excited about good food lifestyle, changes, feeling conscientious and conscious about my food.